I've seen Sam Altman talk about his AI thing enough. What about a Brazilian, like a wax? Getting your pubes taken out? Oh, one more thing. So wait, I got two. Wait, where's the EU one? Dude, people are moving in on our fucking turf, bro. You guys know King Dollar. I just bought a book, by the way, called King Dollar. I bought this book called King Dollar about, what the future of the dollar might be. Because we've been in a dollar-dominant era. As you guys know, the dollar's been pretty weak, basically post-Trump tariff announcement, but especially with all the conflict lately and the big, beautiful bill. Dollar's been pretty bad. People don't have a lot of confidence in it. And this week particularly, in fact, yesterday particularly, both Europe and China started piping up, bro. China piped up and said, hey, maybe it's time for the RMB, time for the fucking yuan to get a shot at the crown. They're piping up. And maybe it's our turn. He said, we have excessive reliance on a single currency. What we need is a lot of currencies, okay? A checks and balances system. So he's piping up. And then also, same time, fucking opinion article from Christine Lagarde, head of the fucking European Central Bank, stepped up and said, this is time for the global euro moment. It's time for euro to step up. People are coming at the king, dude. Everyone's seeing weakness in the dollar and trying to step up. But what's funny is the only one winning right now is fucking gold, which just passed the euro, which is insane, in foreign reserve holdings from central banks. It's now dollar number one, gold number two, which is like unheard of. It was euro number two forever. Let me see if I got that article just so you know I'm not making it up. Gold passes euro. There it is. As world's second reserve asset, as central banks continue to buy, which is fucking crazy. 20% share. Central banks have bought 1,000 tons of gold per year for the past 3 years. US dollar, gold, other currencies, euro. That's crazy. That shit is crazy. Which country has the most gold? That's a fucking great question. I've been researching that myself because the official answer is the United States, and it's not close. Well, it's actually, if you talk about average people's holdings, it might be India. But they talk about central bank holdings, like how much the government owns. Let me see if I got a good image. It's supposed to be the United States. This is an old chart, but this is the idea. However, my understanding is that China has a lot more than their official reserves let on, and is either number two or possibly even number one. And then obviously a lot of these places have changed because this is 2019 and people have been buying thousands of tons since the war in Ukraine. So it's been a shakeup. But my understanding is that China has been misleading these stats hard. And there's some strong evidence of that. But fuck if I know. I don't know the exact number. Why is Germany so high? They own a lot of fucking gold. What do you tell? Germany's a fucking huge economy, dude. Germany's fourth largest? US, China, Germany, California, Japan, or US, China, Japan, California, Germany. Forgot if Japan dropped. Countries by GDP. Yeah, it's Germany 3. Yeah, I was right. U.S., China, Germany, Japan, India. India might have passed Japan, actually. I know Japan's been falling this year. It fell off for real, for real. Who chooses when gold goes up? I do not know how I can even explain the concept of a market price to you. Nobody chooses. No, it's not a human being choosing it. It's like, okay, if you go to eBay and see Charizard's going for $100,000, do you think someone chose that? Like Nintendo just said that's what it's worth? That's it. It's the price. It's the price from people bidding it up. It's not a human being that says, then who puts the price on my tacos? Well, that is a price that people choose. The guy selling your tacos does choose a price, but if he chose a price too high, nobody would buy it. Same with the gold, or same with the price is determined by the people's willingness to buy. You're not making any sense? All right, you're right. Yeah, you're right. No, actually, I'm lying. I'm lying, and I just didn't want you to figure it out. There's one person, and he picks the price of everything. And if that guy wasn't so damn greedy, the prices would go down. There's one guy, and he sits there and goes, today I'll make gas more expensive. And he presses a button, and he makes it more expensive. Today I'll make the food at the groceries. It's Joe Biden. It's Joe Biden. Joe Biden just sits there pulling levers and making things more expensive. He's the price mancer. And it's fucked up. And he fell asleep leaning on the egg button recently. That's why the prices went so fucking catastrophic. Can you tell him to make magic cards cheaper? I'll try. Tell him to make food more expensive so you grind harder? That's based. Tell him to lower the price of Switch 2 games. You don't understand that he gets a visceral pleasure out of your discomfort. That's why he greedily raises the prices on everything from his fucking ivory tower. If someone could make gold tomorrow, would the world collapse? No, the world wouldn't collapse, but it would be calamitous. If you could, well, it depends on do you mean, if someone could make gold, they would just become very wealthy. If someone was determined to make gold valueless and they had made so much gold that it made gold worthless, then yeah, I guess. But realistically, they would keep it to themselves and make a ton of fucking money. What if Pokemon just started selling PSA 10 cards from the factory? Okay, I assume this is obvious, but people should understand this. If they started doing that, the price would go down. Not because anyone knows about it, not even if they did it in secret. I feel like those people think like when I say printing money leads to inflation, people go, just don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody then. Just print it in secret and then there'll be no inflation. And that's not how it works. Just more, the existence of more money chasing the same number of goods causes the prices to rise. Just like the existence of 1,000 more Charizards PSA 10 printed from a factory would cause the prices to go down, even if nobody knew that they were printed. There would just be more supply on the market. So you're saying that everyone is psychic and can count all the money in the world. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The Charizards were already printed in a factory. I'm saying more Charizards. Are you understand what I'm fucking saying? There's already a certain amount of Charizards, and they're rare, and they're scarce, and they're worth a lot. So if they print more, it's not like they're printing free $100,000 tickets. Okay? Every new one they print will bring the price down because they're less scarce. Is that... What if I fuck with Blastoise more? That's a good question. What if you fuck with Blastoise more? That is a good question. I never thought about that. And that actually really undermines my point. Because if you fuck with Blastoise more, then it wouldn't matter how many Charizards they print. You would just not want to buy one because you want that fucking sick Blastoise, that turtle. He's got Hydro Pump, and that's super effective. I'm sorry. Wait, what? That's an impossible question. If everything in the world costed less, would the value of the dollar go down? Everything in the world costing less means the value of dollar has gone up. You're getting more for your dollar. If you can buy one bread with $1 and now you can buy two breads for $1, the value of your dollar has gone up. So how would that... I'm not dodging the question. I'm not dodging the question. Your question doesn't make sense. Your question doesn't make sense. I can't... What if we print 50% fake money so we really get double because no one can tell, but actually only have half inflation? This is gibberish. This is gibberish. It doesn't make any sense at all. What are you even saying? Probably a better idea than fucking Trump. I'll tell you that. Maybe this will work. It's better than tariffs. So you're saying if we go woke, we go broke. Yes. Finally, someone gets the lesson I'm trying to make. The full circle of this is that if you go woke, you will go broke. That's what I was trying to get at. And I think you did understand that.